It's that time of year, baby. It's NFL postseason time. You know what that means. It means Matt Mamba's going to come out with his trash playoff predictions. Who the heck is he going to pick to win the Super Bowl? It could be any team. There's so many teams this year. They added 2 new teams to the mix. I could pick any freaking team. Nobody knows who I'm going to pick. Oh. Okay, you're zooming into the Packers hat, aren't you? Well, guess what? That's a little spoiler for you. Yeah, that's right. You don't know what I'm going to do. All right, so basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to go game by game. I'm going to predict the final score. I'm going to kind of tell you how I think the game will go down, and then that'll be it. And instead of doing graphics where I put, like, the Packers logo in this corner and, like, the Raiders logo in this corner, I'm just going to hold up mini helmets. That's going to save me some time editing this video because it's so freaking tedious and annoying. Let's just get into this video. All right, let's just start with the AFC. We got the Chiefs versus the Steelers. I think in the first half, this is going to be a pretty low-scoring game. I think the Steelers' defense is going to lock down on Mahomes for the first half, and I think Big Ben's just not going to be able to freaking move the ball in the first half. But I think in the second half, it's going to pick up a little bit. You know, we might get a little back-and-forth action going. But in the end, I got the Chiefs winning by a score of 27-20. So, Chiefs, you're moving on. Next up, we got Bills and Patriots. A divisional clash. We've had some good rivalry games with them this year. We got a rookie quarterback versus Josh Allen, who's had some playoff miscues in the past. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think the Bills are going to come out on top, 28-23. I think this is going to be a really good game. So I got the Bills moving on. Next up, we got the Bengals, who, if you watched my regular season predictions video, whoa, I was way off on these guys. And then we got the Raiders. So, solid game. I think this is going to be a high-scoring one. But in the end, I think the Raiders are going to be bringing too much pressure for the Bengals O-line to take care of. I got the Raiders with the upset, 34-27 Raiders. Sorry, Bengals, but I said you would suck in the regular season, and you ticked me off by doing pretty good, so now you're out in the first round. So that's what you freaking get. Next up, we got the Titans versus the Raiders. Titans earned that 1 seed somehow. I don't freaking know how they did it. But here we go. I don't know. I think this is going to be a pretty low-scoring game in the beginning, and then fourth quarter is just going to go whop, 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 whop. I don't freaking know. But I got it going 24-20, Titans with the win. So, sorry, Raiders, your magical season of Henry Ruggs and John Gruden, it's finally over. All right, just start fresh, okay? Next up, we got, oh, boy, Chiefs and Bills. This game wasn't too pretty the last time these two teams met in the playoffs. But, I think it's going to be a little different story this time. I think Mahomes is going to have one too many turnovers, and I think the Bills are going to put up just too many points for the Chiefs to overcome. I got the Bills beating the Chiefs 30-20, which leads to our AFC Championship game of Titans and Bills. Now, the big wild card is how does Derrick Henry look coming back? But you know what? I think the Bills are just going to get on a hot run here. They've been struggling to get going. I think they're going to get going at just the right time, just kind of like the Buccaneers did last year. I think the Bills are going to take down the Titans by a score of 24-17. So the Bills I have as the AFC champions. Moving on to the NFC. We got Tom Brady trying to get some freaking revenge on the Eagles franchise. Oh, there's a hair here. Get out of here. All right, so the Eagles look a lot different. Let's be real. Fletcher Cox is about the only thing that's still there from that Super Bowl, and I don't even know if he's healthy, I'll be honest with you. But I actually think this is going to be a pretty close game. I think the Buccaneers... No, wait, what do I think? I can't remember what I thought. I think the Eagles are going to get off to a really hot start, but then the Buccaneers are going to slowly chip away like Tom Brady has done many times before. And I think the Buccaneers are going to win in a close one. 24-23, Buccaneers are moving on. All right, so we got the Buccaneers. Next up, we got... Oh, this is going to be a good game. We got the Dallas Cowboys. We got the San Francisco 49ers. This is going to be a good one. I don't even know how this game's going to go down, but I know it's going to be freaking close. I'm going to guess the Cowboys go up big. The Niners slowly chip away in the second half, but the Cowboys just make one too many plays because Jimmy Garoppolo just isn't that reliable, and he's just... I don't trust him, especially when he's injured. So I got the Cowboys winning 26-23 over the 49ers. Next up, we got... Ooh, another divisional clash here. We got the Rams versus the Cardinals. These two teams have had some really good games in the regular season. But the Packers would beat both teams. I'm just saying. I just want to throw that out there. But I think this will be another high-scoring game. It could be going back and forth all game. You know, they go on a big touchdown drive, they go on a big touchdown drive. They get a turnover, they get a turnover. It could be like that kind of game. But in the end, I got Matt Stafford coming up on top, 34-27. Sorry, Cardinals, but second half Cliff Kingsbury is just going to be too much for you to overcome. Next up, we got the Packers versus the Rams. So these two teams faced off earlier. It was a pretty close game, but the Packers came up on top. And I think that's kind of how this one's going to go as well. I think Aaron Rodgers is going to get off to a really hot start, but, you know, near the late second quarter, early third quarter, they're going to cool off. Rams are going to make a little comeback, but then fourth quarter, Aaron Rodgers is just going to annihilate these fools. Packers win 27-20. They're moving on once again to the NFC Championship game. All right, now who do we got? We got Bucks and Cowboys. Who the frick is Skip Bayless going to root for? Who knows? But anyways, I think this is going to be I really don't know who's going to win this game. That's how close it is. But in my simulation that I went through, just in my head a day ago, I had the Bucks coming up on top in overtime by a score of 30-24. That's right. We are getting a rematch from last year's NFC Championship game. Packers versus Buccaneers. And oh boy, I'm going to be sweating. I don't know. I just feel like it's going to be the complete opposite of last year. Packers are going to be the ones getting off to a hot start in the first half. Buccaneers are going to have to chip away like they've done other times before in this playoff simulation. But I think the Packers are finally going to have enough plays put together to get themselves in the Super Bowl. I got the Packers winning by a score of 34-27. So that means my Super Bowl prediction is the Buffalo Bills versus the Green Bay Packers. And oh boy, this is going to be a freaking close one. You got two defenses that are able to get some turnovers. You got some quarterbacks that can really make some big plays. But I think the big difference here is going to be Josh Allen making mistakes, Aaron Rodgers not making mistakes. I got the Green Bay Packers winning 30-28. Did you think this was real? Did you really not think I was going to freaking beat the Packers? You should have flipped to the next page. Life lesson number 1, don't believe everything in writing. You freaking moron. The Packers are going to win it all this year. It needs to happen. All right. Hope you enjoyed my playoff predictions video. Please leave your predictions in the comments below. Give me how you think each game's going to go. Just give me your Super Bowl predictions. Let me know what you think. I'm interested to hear. All right. Everyone enjoy the NFL postseason. If this team doesn't freaking come out on top, this might be the last Matt Mamba video. All right? I'm Matt Mamba. I don't know how to close videos. This is how we're going to close the video. I'm just going to freeze frame for my thumbnail. All right? So, you know, that picture that you see before you click on the video, I'm going to do a freeze frame pose, and that's going to be the picture that you see. And you can see the behind the scenes of my many great faces that I make for thumbnails. Here we go. That was a half sneeze, half cough. Okay, let's do... Oh, we're using that? We're using the sneeze cough freeze frame. Okay. That's great. Yeah, fantastic. That'll get the views, baby.